on YouTube? It's your boy Trucker named Jay. Checking in. Then again, am I really still a trucker named Jay? I mean, I'm not, but I am. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube. I'm putting it on my Instagram, my Twitter. And I'm gonna ask, should I keep my name or change it? And what should I change it to? Yeah. But anyways, back to the point. What I want to talk about in this video is something that I've actually heard a couple different people have issues with or have spoken on recently on and off the internet. And I just wanted to put my 2 cents on it and hopefully educate some people. And yeah. So, VL's pay schedule. You know, I think some people are hearing or people don't know that it is a lengthy wait before you get your first check at VL. And I'm going to explain what I mean by lengthy wait, because I think some people are still used to the 9 to 5 way of pay structures, and, you know, they don't understand that, you know, 1099s are not the same as like a regular job. You know, VL's entire driving force is 1099 with their company drivers, at least drivers, but they're 1099, which means they're contractors. Okay. So that means that the rules that you may be familiar with on the W-2 as an employee are not quite the same as being a 1099 contractor and agreeing to a contract. It's a little different. So therefore, the pay structure or the way the pay schedule goes with VL may be a little different than what some drivers are accustomed to. So let me explain what I mean by that. Let's say you start at VL orientation on Monday, the 3rd. As of right now, VL's orientation is only 1 day. I say as of right now because there are some rumblings and some rumors that VL may be looking to extend the orientation training process for drivers coming in to be company or lease drivers. Reason for that being is the number of drivers that are failing because of financial illiteracy is, you know, becoming to a rate that is alarming VL. And, you know, versus other companies where they'll just turn a blind eye to it because the money's coming in, VL are trying to figure out ways to take precautions to, you know, make sure these drivers are profitable. Because at this point, VL is known, I think, most popularly by their successful lease rate and, you know, how people have been able to find success through the lease. Company drivers as well, but I think the leases was really the forefront of the, you know, marketing behind VL right now. That's what everybody's talking about. But anyways, they want their drivers to do good. They don't want to just suck you dry and, you know, do shit like not tell you what you're getting a percentage of, or, you know, put you on mileage pay and just run the dog shit out of you. You know, they're not doing that. They just really putting you in a good position to either grow with them or elevate to do your own thing somewhere else, which people have done either or. So anyways, let me get out of my VL lease driver of the year bag. So, you know, yes, orientation as of now ends on Monday. But, you know, that may change, you know. You heard it here first. And then you'll probably leave out 9 times out of 10 Tuesday morning. Tuesday by noon, you're gone. So no long drawn orientation. And I know with a regular trucking company, orientation could normally last anywhere from 2 to 3 days. I've seen sometimes with orientation is the full first week. You know what I mean? Because, you know, with a starter company, it's still some training going on in that orientation. So the longest orientation I've seen has been a week. And then maybe some like hands-on training. Like, for example, when I did the butane, we had like little mini orientation, but then we were doing like training on what we were going to be doing. So the longest I've seen that type of process is a week. VL it's a day, and you're gone. So you're out the door on the 4th. You're running, and you know most VL dispatchers are trying to get you to do a 34 on the weekend. So you're driving to the 8th. You'll do a 34 on the 8th and the 9th. Then you start running again on Monday, Tuesday the 11th. Tuesday the 11th is the end of the payday. Paydays end on Tuesdays at noon Central Time. That's Tuesday, noon Central Time. For those who don't understand what Central Time means, if you live on 95 or 85 or anywhere near there, it's an hour behind you. Everywhere else, it seems to me, most people on Pacific Time, Mountain Time, and Central Time understand the concept of different time zones. For whatever reason, the people on the East Coast just take a harsh, learning curve to that. Like, they can't process that. You keep driving this direction, time's gonna go back. But anyways, so yes, Tuesday, noon Central Time. So anything that you deliver, and at this time, your paperwork has to be scanned in. So there is no, I got to the receiver at 11:30. You have to have got unloaded and your bill of lading signed by 12 Central Time, Tuesday. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'll just get them to sign it before they finish unloading. You can very well do that. But let me tell you, if anything come up fishy on that load, and and you didn't already sign that paperwork, you know what I'm saying? That could go bad. So that's a risk you want to take by all means, man. I just, I ain't never take them type of risks. So yeah, the 11th. This is important to know because a lot of times, whether you're driving, reefer, whatever you're hauling, you have open windows. So you'll have a delivery that you can deliver, between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Or you'll have a load that you can deliver between Monday or Wednesday. And you have some drivers who would take their time to get to those type of loads. And I'll tell you, you're going to pay for that at the end of the pay period because you could have grossed 7,000 or over 8,000, but because you was drag ass, and now you're only going to gross 5,000. You know what I'm saying? If you're a company driver, you could have had 3,100 miles, but you may have gotten a long load over the weekend that you dragged ass on, and now that's 1,500 miles gone off that check that you can't get to. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, so I try to tell people, push it, man. You got open delivery, get there that morning, which is normally trucking common sense, but again, depends on who you ask. But anyways, so you would assume pay period ending that that Tuesday at 11 on the 11th, that you will be getting paid on that Friday, which is the 14th. On a regular 9 to 5 W-2 maybe position, that would probably be the case. That's not the case at VL. You will not get that check until the 21st. The 21st. So if you add that up, if you started on that Monday, that is 18 days until you get your first check. 18 days. Now, granted, you're going to say, damn, that's a long time. I want you to remember that Monday and that Tuesday, which is the 3rd and 4th, was the part of the last pay period. So those are 2 days that you could have made you, $1,000, $500, whatever. But, that's orientation for you. So, for example, if you start on a Wednesday, which is the 5th, and you out the door on that Thursday, then you really only have to wait closer to 2 weeks. Was that 15 days? You start on that Friday. I don't know why anybody would leave on a Friday. But you could, you know what I mean? But, your check will be smaller. It'll be small, but it won't, you know what I'm saying? Because you understand, by you starting on that Monday and getting the jump on that Tuesday, because you out of there Tuesday the 4th, first thing in the morning. So you already getting the jump on the next pay period. So that check you get on the 21st is going to be a above average check. You know what I mean? Versus if you say, oh man, I need my check to be, you go in on the 6th or the 7th, you might get a check on the 21st, but it ain't going to be much of nothing, depending on, what you get. You might get a great paying load over the weekend. You might not. Moral of the story is, when you come to companies like this, or any company for that matter, you go in any business venture, man, make sure that you are managing your money correctly, so that you can wait that long to get paid. Again, I think a lot of people are used to the W-2, 9 to 5 way and pay structures, but when you're in the 1099 game, from what I've seen, people can put anything in that contract. Thank you, David Ellis on Facebook. People can put anything on a contract. And as long as you sign that, read your contracts. Read the terms of your arrangement. If you leasing a truck, read your lease. See what you can and cannot do. What's in that lease. I'm in the process of going through that now, where I'm just slowly going through my VL lease to make sure I fully understand some things. Because I got some decisions that I want to make that I need to make sure I can legally do without any repercussions. And I'll leave that there. But read your contracts, man, as a 1099. Because the same rules that apply to a W-2, and that's why they're trying to change all these rules now, like that AB5 shit in Cali, because you have a bunch of 1099 drivers who think that they're employees and don't understand that they're contractors, and they're not managing their money correctly. They just think that they're getting all this money, not realizing the only reason they're getting all this money is because that their employer doesn't have to pay any health insurance or workers' comp or anything. So they're just giving you that money. And so they just thinking that they big dingling, you know what I mean? And they blowing all that money instead of saving it or getting a CPA, like I recommend if you're going to do anything 1099. And then they end up they screwing themselves because of their poor money management. And now they want to get mad at the employer saying, oh, you paid me as a contractor. It's your fault I'm broke. No, dumbass, you didn't manage your money correctly. That's why you're broke. Got nothing to do with you. It don't matter if you was 1099, W-2, or owned the damn company. If you got bad money management, it's only a matter of time for you end up broke. Period. And anybody that thinks or says otherwise is a fucking idiot. And probably one of the ones complaining about 1099. Making $60,000 a year on a damn W-2. Like that's some money. Come on, man, stop it. Gas out here, $3 a gallon. You still trying to tell me $60,000, $70,000 enough money? People out here paying 4 digits for a 1-bedroom apartment. Man, whatever. I'm gonna get on another rant, so I'm gonna cut the video because I'm about to start really talking. But I just wanted to come up here and explain. That's how VL pay structure works. So if you're looking to come to VL or any 1099 situation, get an understanding of how they run things, because again, 1099 is different from W-2. So they may do some things that you may not be accustomed to. So, and the reason I think VL does that, for those that are wondering, is because I would assume is because when you got drivers who abandon trucks or just disappear, that gives you an opportunity to hold their last check. You know what I mean? So it makes sense to me. As a driver, I understand why people would be frustrated with it. But now with 3 trucks and potentially about to cop a 4th truck that fell in my lap, I understand 1,000%. 100,000% I understand. So I could go into the details of how I got 3 trucks right now, and I've spent around $7,000 in repairs and still haven't even made no money off the 2 that I've added. But we ain't gonna get into that up here. We ain't gonna get into that up here. You know what I mean? Pay the cost to be the boss. But anyways, that's the video. That's all I got for you guys. As always, you know the vibe. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. And remember, man, keep pushing. Your goals are closer than what you think they is. Unless you ain't managing your money, then they're a long way away.